Guys, I'm so excited. I have the answer to all our artistic questions. I got the Blue Book, which is the definitive guide of art rules. Hi, guys. I'm so excited that I'm still in my jammies because I wanted to share this with you. I have in my possession the official definitive book of art rules. I'm going to clear up all the art rules, all that nonsense for you. But before we get into the actual rules and look in the book, has this ever happened to you?
What are all those lines?
These lines?
Yeah, those lines.
That's my card.
Isn't that cheating?
Well, that's for my proportions. I use the grid method.
Wait. Is that a photo? Is that a picture? Yeah,
Well,
right there. Yeah, that.
Well, that's my reference photo.
What isn't? I mean, real artists don't use photos.
You know what? I'm going to work on my kingfisher. It's called
good
pencil.
idea. Good idea. Let's
Yeah, maybe you'll like
check
that
that out. Well, I mean, if we can check that out and see what that looks like.
more. Okay, here we go. I love kingfishers. They're so pretty.
Sure. They're Is that a black pencil you're using on that picture?
Well, yeah, it's my Caran d'Ache Luminance black. It's like,
Real artists never use black.
I see. Okay.
Whoa! What? What's that?
That's my eraser. I want to get this line.
Wait, eraser?
Well, yeah.
Real artists never use erasers? What is wrong with you?
I got something to show you. You'll like this. You'll definitely like this. I just finished this watercolor painting. Isn't that cool? I'm pretty proud of it.
Is that white paint? Is that white watercolor paint?
Well, yeah. To do the highlights, and the whiskers.
Real artists never use white watercolor paint.
Okay. There are so many rules that a lot of new artists here, and even some artists that have been around, you shouldn't use devices like proportional dividers or tracing light tables. You shouldn't use rulers. Real artists don't use erasers. You don't use things to blend graphite. Oh, the shame. And heaven forbid you use black or white in anything you do. Unless it's graphite or maybe charcoal. I don't know. It can get confusing. And sometimes when people ask, did you draw that? Did you trace that? That's a little bit rude. And you really don't have to answer. You can say, I drew it, because you did. But let's see what this book says about this wonderful subject of art rules. So here's the book. I'm going to open it up and let's go somewhere in the middle. See what's there. Okay, maybe I need my reading glasses because I'm old. I use reading glasses. Uh-huh. It's exactly what I expected. It's blank. That's because in art, there are no rules. If you want to use black paint, use black paint. If you want to use black pencil on your drawing, use black pencil. You want to use white watercolor to do a watercolor painting, you know what? Use it. What you create is your art. If you need to trace to get your line work done, so what? It takes skills to fill in the blanks. And anybody who doesn't understand that, maybe you could gently explain, or just know as you walk away with a forced smile on your face that they just don't understand the skill set that's involved. Yes, you could trace the outline of something, but I guarantee you, a non-artist and an artist, if they start out with the same traced outline, will have very different outcomes on their finished piece of work. So don't take it to heart. And when someone tells you you shouldn't be using erasers, you shouldn't use the grid method, you shouldn't trace, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, just smile and let it go. Do what you do to create your art. I think the only rules in art: never copy someone else's work. Whether it's not having permission to use a photo for a reference, or even in some cases taking someone else's art and manipulating the photo of it so that you replace it with your signature from theirs. That would be my only hard, fast rule in art. Don't steal other people's art, and always have permission to use those reference photos. But other than that, do what you love and have fun doing it. Stop worrying about other people's rules. Okay? Until next time, keep creating.